Hello friends and welcome to YouTube channel Freedom Tech, and in this session what we are going to learn. In this session we are going to use YOLOv12 pre-trained object detection model, which is the default one. We will detect the vehicle and we will use Google Gemini GenAI, means we have our own AI agent, a Vision model, and then we will detect a number plate. Then we will detect the model name, means if we detect a car, so with the help of GenAI we will detect the car model. We will extract the number plate, we will extract the color of that vehicle, we will extract the speed using ultralytic solution. We will extract the speed, and then we will extract the company name. Simple. So before we move to our practical, friends, if you learn something from our videos, please consider to subscribe our channel. Okay friends, thank you so much, and let's get started. So friends, as we always do, I have created a new repository. I will mention the link. Simply copy paste the link inside web browser. GenAI YOLOv12 number plate speed XAMPP, means we will save all the data in XAMPP MySQL server also. Simple. So go to the code and click on download zip. It will download our zip format repository. So we downloaded our repository. Let's just open file manager. So downloads, and this is what our repository. Right click and then extract all. Click on extract. It will extract our repository, and this is what our repository. And inside that, first we need our video file. So vid.txt. So this is what our mega cloud link. Just copy the link, open web browser, new tab, and Ctrl+V. It will paste our link, and then just hit enter. It will open our mega cloud link, and let's just download our video file. Simple. So meanwhile video file is our downloading, let me explain what we are going to do. So this is what Ultralytics GitHub repository, Ultralytics official GitHub repository. So inside this repository we have solution, Ultralytics solution. So Ultralytics, as you can see, GitHub Ultralytics stream main. This is what their official repository. So we downloaded our video file, friends. Okay. So this is what Ultralytics repository, and here we want to go inside Ultralytics folder. So go to the Ultralytics folder. Then you will see there is a solution folder, solution, and inside solution we have speed estimation.py. So just open it, speed estimation.py. So for speed estimation I have used this Ultralytics official code. Simple. I have used this Ultralytics official class, which is the speed estimator class, the base solution. Simple. So for speed estimator I have used this class, and then inside that class I have some mentioned the changes, because we want to use here our GenAI, our AI agent. So inside this class I have mentioned some changes, and then we want to save our all the data inside our XAMPP. So I have used this as a base code, speed estimated.py. This is what my base code, and I have mentioned the change as per my requirement. So I have mentioned, let's just say I have mentioned database entries, means we want to create the database, and then we want to send the entries to database. So this is what I have mentioned the changes. And then main thing is basically we mention our LangChain, our AI agent, GenAI. Simple. So I have used the Ultralytics official code, speed estimation.py. This is what my base code. Simple. So we downloaded our video file. Let's just open the video file, close all these things, and in downloads this is what our video file. Cut and go inside the repository, paste it. So let's just open our video file first. So friends, as I mentioned, this is what our video file. With the help of Ultralytics YOLOv12 we will detect the vehicle, because we have a pre-trained object detection model. So we will detect the vehicle, and then when we detect the vehicle, of course we have the rectangle box on detected object. So let's just say this is the car. We detect the car as an object using YOLOv12. Simple, as we always do. So then we have here rectangle box x1 and x1 and x2, y1 and y2. Simple. So we have now rectangle. So with the help of speed estimation.py, we will get here a line. We have a region of interest area, which is the line. So the goal is what? When each vehicle cross the line, then we will get our speed. Simple. This is the basic code using ultralytic solution. When we cross the line, when vehicle cross the line, we have the speed. So when we have the speed, of course we will crop that particular vehicle image, because we have track ID. We have track ID using ultralytics, YOLOv12. We have track ID, we have speed. So we have track ID means each vehicle we have unique track ID. Let's just say this vehicle we have 1. This is what the track ID. So the condition is what? Because when the area crossed by the vehicle, it will check again and again same ID. So for that, because we have unique ID, so we mentioned that please don't track the same ID again and again. So it will crop the image only once. Each track ID, one image. So we will save the image inside our crop folder, of course. Then the save image we will send to GenAI, as we always do. In last session, same thing we have done. We send the image to GenAI, and then GenAI will recognize if it is possible, means it is completely depending on your video file or your live stream. So here in this video file, we clearly see that this is the Mercedes. This is the Mercedes car. We clearly see the number plate. So it means our GenAI will properly recognize that this is the Mercedes car and the number plate. Also it will recognize the color. So this is the whole concept of our project. Simple. We will detect the object, means we will detect the car. Then we have rectangle box because we have YOLOv12. So then we will crop the rectangle. We will save the image first inside the crop folder. Then save image we will send to the GenAI. Then GenAI vision model recognize what is the color, what is the company name, and what is the number plate text. As simple as. Simple. And for all this we have a line method, co2.line method. If each vehicle cross the line, then we have speed using ultralytic solution. Simple. So now main.py, this is what our main code. I have mentioned the full code, I have explained the code. This is the whole concept. Simple. So for that, first we need some packages, as we always do. Open the tools, manage packages, and search for opencv-python. opencv-python. First package, click on install button, done. It will install opencv-python. Then we need MySQL connector, because we will use here a XAMPP. So one more thing friends, just go and open the Google Chrome, search for XAMPP, download the XAMPP setup.exe file, just click on next, and it will install the XAMPP server, which is the MySQL and PHP myadmin server, which I have already installed it. Simple. So for connectivity, we need the MySQL connector package. So search for MySQL connector, MySQL connector package. So MySQL-connector, select it, click on install button, done. It will install MySQL-connector. Then we need ultralytics package, which is our main package. So from ultralytics, as you can see, from ultralytics we will use the solution. This is the solution which we have inside the speed estimator ultralytics base code, which I have already shown you. Simple. So for that we need ultralytics. So search for ultralytics. First package, click on install button, done. It will install ultralytics. And then you have to upgrade, because we want our YOLOv12. So just upgrade the package, done. Then we need LangChain. So LangChain, first package, click on install button, done. It will install LangChain. Then we need a LangChain-core First package, click on install, done. It will install LangChain-core. Then we need LangChain-Google GenAI. Hit enter. First package, click on install button, done. It will install the packages. So this is how we need OpenCV-Python, MySQL-connector, Ultralytics. Then we need LangChain-core and LangChain-Google GenAI. This is the packages which we need. Simple. Then we need our API key. So let's just first grab our API key. So let me open API key website. So friends, I have opened Gemini API key website. Click on get API key. I have created for last session. Create API key. Select any project. Click on create API key. It will generate our API key. So we have now our API key. Just copy it, and we will save our API key in our text file. So just create a text file on the desktop, paste it, file, save, then close the website, close from here and then close it. Now we will copy the API key and we will paste inside our code here. Google API key, replace with your actual API key. So we have now our video file, we have done with packages installation. So now what I will do, I will start the first frame only and then I will explain the code. Okay, so let me save the code, and if I run the code, I have a freeze the while loop. As you can see, I have mentioned here a 0. So friends, as you can see, first it will of course download our YOLOv12 model. So we successfully downloaded the model. And then friends, as you can see, as I mentioned, this is what our scenario, this is what our result. So this is the line, as you can see, this is the line, this is the line, simple. So this line is basically our region of interest area. So watch here, this vehicle, but there is no speed. It is say that 0 km/h. Why? Because our condition is what? When this vehicle, this area cross, then only we will get the speed. Simple, otherwise there is no speed. When this vehicle cross this area, we have the speed estimation using our default Ultralytics solution method. So let me skip the frame one by one, then you will get the idea. I am skipping the frame. Right now, as you can see, there is no speed estimation. We have still 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. When the vehicle cross area, as you can see, now for this vehicle, we have 16 km/h speed. Simple. So this is what our first condition. When the vehicle cross the line, then only we have speed. Now, because this black color vehicle cross the area, if you open our repository, inside that we have crop folder. It will automatically create a crop folder because I have mentioned the code like this way. When the vehicle cross our area, it will create the crop folder, and inside that crop folder we have images. We have images, as you can see. This is the image. This is the first image, because this vehicle already crossed our area and it has 5 km/h speed. So the image name is basically the track ID, which is the 1. So if you open, as you can see, the ID is 1. So image name is 1 and 5. 5 is basically speed. 5 is basically speed. The speed is not perfect because we are skipping the frame manually. So this is not perfect speed. Okay. So this is basically the idea what behind the code is going on. Simple. So this is ID 1 for assign this vehicle, and this is the 5 km/h the speed. Simple. So when each vehicle cross the area, then we will get the speed, basically the speed of the vehicle, and then we will crop the image and we will save the image here inside the folder. As you can see, this is what our next image, 2835 BSY, and this vehicle, it has 16 kilometer hour per speed and ID is 4. So if you open the frame, ID is 4 and 16 kilometer per hour the speed. Simple. So this is how the code will work. And then now we save the image inside the crop. So then we will send the image to GenAI. GenAI will be recognize what basically the company name, what is the color, what is the text, means what is the number plate text, and then we will save all the data inside our MySQL. So here, this is what my agent, as you can see, analyze and save responses, and this is what my agent. This is what my agent, and we have here, let me show you here, we have here, this is what our MySQL configuration, as you can see, MySQL database configuration. MySQL, we will create a vehicle data as a database, and then this is what our database table, this is what our database table, we have here track, speed, date time, vehicle model, vehicle color, vehicle company, and the number plate. Simple. And then this is how we will insert our data inside our database table: track ID, speed, date time, vehicle model, vehicle color, vehicle company, number plate. Okay. And then what I want to show you, as you can see, this is what our Gemini model, Gemini 2.0 Flash, which is the latest model. Simple. This is what our model, and this is what my agent, AI agent. So the agent, when the agent get the image, it will act like this way. It will, the response, vehicle model, color, company name, and the number plate. This is how I want to act my agent. Simple. So this is whole code using YOLO12. So we have here YOLO12, as you can see, YOLO12 s.pt, the pre-trained object detection model. This is what my region points. This is basically the line. We have here mouse position. As you can see, if I open the frame, if I move my mouse cursor, we will get the XY coordinates. So if I move here, we will get the coordinates, and this is how I have mentioned these coordinates. If you go here, you will get the X coordinate, you will get the Y coordinates here. And then you can simply mention the coordinates as a region points. So this is what the line, start point and end point. Simple. Now I will start a XAMPP server. So we have here XAMPP start Apache, we need MySQL also, and then I will open 127.0.0.1/php myadmin. So friends, as you can see, this is what my php myadmin, and we have here vehicle data, then vehicle records, and inside that we have all the records. As you can see, we have ID. ID is basically the table index 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and this is what the track ID. Each vehicle we have unique track ID. This is the old database because I have already tested the code. So this is what my old entries. We will delete the records and we will delete the database, and we will create the new one because we have the code. So it will generate the automatic database. It will create automatic the table. But how basically it's look like? So the ID means the index. Then this is what the track ID. So each vehicle we have unique track ID, and then this is what the speed 51, 73 kilometer per hour, 58, and this is the date time, current date, current time, and this is the vehicle model. Vehicle model A170, color gray, and Mercedes Benz. So we have here Mercedes Benz actually. So let me open. If I open here, as you can see, this one Mercedes Benz. And the model name, we clearly see the A170, and then we have here the number. As you can see, the number is 0752GJR. So the number, let's cross check, 0752GJR, and the speed of the vehicle is basically 51. This is the old one, old speed, but I just want to show you how the data look like inside the database. So this is what the speed, this is what the track ID, this is what the current date, current time, this is what the vehicle model, the color, the vehicle company, and the number plate. Simple. So this is how whole code work. Now we will delete all these things. So this is what my table. I will go here, operations, and then delete the table, drop, click on OK, and then this is what the database. So again I will go in operations and drop the database. Done. So now as you can see, there is no database, nothing. So now we will start our code, but first let me delete the crop folder also. So I will again just lastly explain what is the concept. We have YOLOv12. We have YOLOv12 object detection model. So we will detect the object. Then we will use here alternative solution default code where we have the speed estimation. So we have their basic code. Here it is, as you can see, the class speed estimator based solution, which I have already shown you from their Ultralytics repository. I have used that code. I have only mentioned some changes as per my requirement. So we have the same code, speed estimation. So we have object detection, we have speed estimation, then we detect the object, we crop the image, we save the image inside our folder, we send the image to GenAI, and then GenAI will be recognized as per our requirement. This is what our agent, it will respond with vehicle model, color, company, number plate, and then we have XAMPP server. So we will simply create the database, and this is what the table, and we are saving the records inside our database. That's it, done. Now we will start our while loop. This is what our while loop. Here I want to mention 1, click on save and just run the code. So friends, as you can see, now watch each vehicle. Line cross, we have speed estimation. Line cross, we have speed estimation. Simple. So let's just stop the code and let's just open first our crop folder. So downloads, and then this is what our repository, and inside crop folder we have all the images. This is what our first vehicle. 54 km/h speed, and if I open our PHP myadmin, you will see there is a database, vehicle data, and inside that we have vehicle records table, and this is what our records. A170 gray Mercedes, and this is the number plate, and this is the speed 54. Let me open here, 54, as you can see. Then we have next image, this one. Let me close this one also, and then we have, I will open again. So 54 km/h, as you can see. This is what our first image. 54 km/h speed, 54, track ID 1, number plate 0752 GJR, and the color gray, company name Mercedes. Then we will go for next image. We have next image. So 2835 BSY, 2835 BSY. The vehicle company, as you can see, it's not recognizable, so it's empty. There is no vehicle company, but the color is black. Then of course there is no vehicle model. Then we have the number, the track ID, which is the 4, and then the speed estimation 60, as you can see, speed is 60. Now for next image, we have this image. So the number plate MA48, as you can see, MA4844C, MA4844CC, as you can see. Then the company name is seat, and the color silver, and the track ID is the 9, track ID 9, and the vehicle speed is 56. Okay, go for next image. We have here Renault car. So the number plate is 9079 GCH, 9079 GCH, Renault, color red. Then vehicle model, it's not recognizable, so there is no vehicle model. And then the track ID is 8, as you can see, the track ID 8, and speed km/h 60. Simple. So this is how, friends, with the help of YOLOv12, the basic object detection model, the pre-trained object detection model, you can detect the vehicle, because we have car class. Then with the help of GenAI, you can recognize the number plate, you can recognize the company, the color, and the vehicle model. And of course we have the speed, because we have ultralytic solution. Simple. I hope you will learn something from this video. I have mentioned the full code. We will meet our next video. Till then, thank you, take care, and bye bye.